Hey guys, I'm Usually Roddy here. Welcome back to the Cabin in the Woods. Or Slay the Princess? Slay the Princess with your boy. Today, you're in the path up in the woods. And at the end of the path, is a cabin. And the basement of that cabin is a princess. Let's get into it.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Have you considered that maybe... Okay, we already did that. Kill the princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Maybe we shouldn't slay anyone. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Okay. Okay, thanks to you for telling me what to do. Let's just go to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Let's go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
She sounds dangerous.
Oh, I didn't hear that. My bad.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Can I? Who's there?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Getting downstairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you called me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Okay. Yep, not dropping it.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us?
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Might be still doubt. Oh, she weaves!
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer.
Jeez.
You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Dang.
We can still turn this around.
Flee, lock her in the basement, finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
Fair enough.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
Yeah.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin,
it's a princess,
you're
got
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. She's gonna kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Okay, I get it, Stumbard. I vibe with it.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Okay. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah, she'll lie, she'll deceive. I've heard this before.
The point of my war, the princess will do and say, "What a crystal. Let's just get on with it already."
We're in the cabin. Let me in.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Just anything about the mirror, approach the mirror. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
I agree.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Princess baddie?
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
It's not that little. I'll say it's average size.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Kinky. Alright, let's go. I hope you heard all that, narrator. This is a lot different than last time. But last time definitely happened. You look different. So you do remember me. I'm actually gonna free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things unpacked. I still haven't decided what I'm doing yet. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Nah. Turn around and leave without saying anything. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
I would say it was longer than 3 minutes.
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking. All right. Fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Fair.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. As
Sure.
far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Fair. Just because it bothers you that I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my empathy. That's crazy. Don't worry. I'm going to do a good job. You got me. Pretty much everything you just said is true. I remain silent.
Great. Now focus up and do it then.
Jeez, so mean. You look different.
You look exactly the same.
Okay, well, let's get it.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
That's the battle cry noise.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood.
Ow.
She's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs, driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
Okay, didn't need help saving.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
You know what, crazy girl?
So don't be
You
afraid.
might be right.
Don't hesitate. Kill me.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
I agree. Gongala!
That's your plan, then. That's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum. Your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm.
No, she looks
She
crazy.
grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we can do this. Just keep pushing. We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Keep pushing.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
I do. What are you talking about? I do.
Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
That's not what's going on. There's an entire world at stake here. Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there. Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee.
Whoa.
It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. We're fine! But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours.
Bah!
Your
Dump.
grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor. I said we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
She tosses it at your feet.
Aren't you jumping the gun a little here? We died once. It doesn't mean we're immortal. Or are you being... Okay, hold on, wait. Don't you think you want to be free? Nah. I think I'm done fighting you. I don't think it's healthy for either of us. Nah, man. Let's vibe with it.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow.
And she probably punched through my chest. And I stabbed her in the chest.
Wait, does that mean we're dead? Or rather, about to be dead? As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs.
Ugh.
You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and it's over. It's finally over. No, it's not. We're just getting started. But it is.
It's like, no,
Dead
you're
is
definitely
dead. I
dead.
know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that. Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Get
Wait,
up.
no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive. Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over.
Scoreboard, we won.
What about her? The blade went right through her heart. What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine. No, she's dead. She has to be. No!
Sorry, narrator. Looks like we're boxing more.
Right. We're all shit out of luck, aren't we? I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect. The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet. You know what to do. Again! But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Oh, we just missed her heart?
Yeah, we just missed.
Of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over.
Also true.
Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
Let's
With
go.
unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look.
Let's get it.
From hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other.
Yuck!
Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage.
And then we get up.
And then we get up.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
More than 3 minutes, huh, princess? Yes,
You
Ryder.
and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment. And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay, isn't it?
He ain't gonna answer the voice. He's never answered. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Did we do this? It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything.
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
The princess stumbles, and her body
I
slumps.
feel so... tired.
Demon Girl Princess body is tea. Just don't know what to tell you. It is what it is.
She's gone.
Don't get a chance.
Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, we're just gonna approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Okay, and we're gross.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Okay. It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't it make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or the other. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me. And I hate you. I think I hate you.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
I like to think once you get here after this one, after us being nice to her the last few times, I feel like we get here, realize what we did, our main character just throws up, panics, like I can't believe we were just killing her over and over again, and then when we got closer to her, we kind of calmed down. That's just the headcanon. That's just the headcanon. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Have you figured out what you want? Have you figured out what? Have you figured out what you want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Fair enough. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark. And you die. Okay, that's going to be the end of this one. I think we're going to do one cabin scene an episode. I might do two, depending on how long this one is. But I hope you guys enjoy us boxing with Demon Girl. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay rowdy.